Many of us become experts at reading the room, sensing expectations, and shifting our behaviors to match. We learn to blend in, appease, or perform, often without realizing how much of our true selves we set aside in the process. Yet, beneath this surface-level flexibility lies an essential question. When does the ability to adapt become a burden? This video invites you to explore the journey from unconscious adaptation toward discovering and embodying your authentic inner strength, a path that leads to deeper fulfillment, resilience, and genuine connections. How do we recognize the need for change? When does flexibility become a burden? Consider the common scenarios. The employee who always says yes to extra work despite mounting exhaustion. The friend who laughs along to fit in even when the joke stings. The student who shapes their identity around others' expectations, slowly losing sight of their own dreams. These are not isolated cases, but everyday examples of how we unconsciously adapt to please others or avoid conflict. While such flexibility can smooth interactions and open doors, it often comes at a hidden price. The psychological costs of chronic adaptation run deep. Over time, the constant effort to mold ourselves to external demands can lead to burnout, anxiety, and a pervasive sense of emptiness. We may find ourselves feeling unanchored, unsure where our genuine preferences end and others' expectations begin. The loss of self is subtle but profound. This is the moment to pause and ask, when does flexibility stop serving us and start eroding who we are? Breaking free from the cycle of unconscious adaptation begins with self-awareness. Instead of continually mirroring the world around us, we turn inward to identify our core values, natural talents, and authentic desires. The shift is not about rejecting adaptability, but about anchoring it in conviction rather than compliance. We learn to distinguish between reacting with automatic, externally driven responses and responding, which is deliberate and aligned with our inner compass. This process requires honest reflection. What activities leave you energized, not depleted? In which moments do you feel most like yourself, regardless of others' opinions? By naming your strengths and clarifying your values, you start to reclaim your sense of self. Here, the concept of authentic fluidity emerges, the ability to remain flexible and responsive without losing your essence. You become like clay, malleable, yet always returning to your true form. Authentic fluidity is not about rigidly asserting your identity or refusing to change. Instead, it is the art of adapting from a place of self-knowledge and conviction. When you honor your values, adaptability transforms into resilience, the capacity to bend without breaking, to thrive amidst change without losing your core. For example, a leader who communicates transparently about challenges inspires trust while staying open to new solutions. An artist who shares their unique perspective attracts collaborators who appreciate their vision, not just their ability to fit in. Embracing authenticity naturally draws genuine connections and opportunities. When you show up as your real self, you invite others to do the same. Relationships deepen, creative partnerships flourish, and you find yourself surrounded by people and projects that resonate with your true nature. The strength you radiate is no longer about unyielding defenses, but about an unshakable inner foundation. This is resilience rooted in authenticity. This is a strength that endures and inspires. The journey from external adaptation to inner strength is both challenging and liberating. By recognizing the moments when flexibility becomes a burden and choosing to reflect inward, you reclaim your voice, your talents, and your sense of purpose. Authentic fluidity empowers you to engage with the world wholeheartedly, adapting when needed, but never at the cost of your essence. In the end, true strength is not about never bending or breaking. It's about knowing who you are, responding from your core, and trusting that your authentic self is more than enough.